Hi, my name is Beth Doolittle, and I first heard about Ryan and EZE on a commercial on the television. And my husband has a couple health problems, and we really needed to move because we had a tri-level and we had several sets of stairs, and it was too difficult for him to go up and down the stairs. So Ryan said, well, we can do this, and he gave us some numbers about, how much I would think it would cost to go ahead and rehab the house, which wasn't any building walls or anything like that. It was just basically brightening it up and spiffing it up, replacing carpeting and stuff like that. It wasn't all that involved as far as having to get building permits or anything. And Ryan kind of held our hand along the way because I needed it. If you're in a situation like we are, older people, and we can't do everything to make our house a little bit more saleable, this is exactly what he did. He came in, he said, well, we're going to do this, this, and this, and they did it, and it turned out really nice. And then, of course, the house was sold in 3 weeks. So that was a real blessing for us. He had somebody that would come in and actually do the work, discuss ideas on what needed to be done, and kept us informed of what was going on with the house. And, they helped us move, which was a real blessing. That was not fun. I don't want to ever have to move again. And the benefits of the EZE services were the fact that we didn't have to do all this stuff. At our age, it's just too much. Mm-hmm. And with my husband's health problems, there wasn't much he could do. And it just needed to happen, and he made it happen. And I just really appreciate it. And anybody that's in a situation like we are, older and have some health issues and need to move, I would definitely recommend using Ryan and EZE. Also, besides helping us move, we moved into a condo apartment type thing, and Ryan paid the moving fee, and then he's been paying our rent for a few months, which was very, very, very helpful. He's even paid for our house insurance, which was extremely surprising how much it cost to insure an empty house. But we didn't have any out-of-pocket expenses. I don't think at all. So that was very helpful for us. So, when you're older and you don't always have a lot of money, you need help. And we really appreciated the help. And that was one of the selling points. He was going to pay our rent for us. Because I thought, I'll have to think about it for a while. Our son and granddaughter are living with us. So that was, trying to get them to move out was interesting. But Ryan kept saying they have to be out by then. And that seemed to be what they needed to hear from me and him. They had to be out, and that gave them a really good reason to move out. They didn't want to, but our granddaughter still wants to live with us, but that's the way it is. And it was just easy when we had pretty much firm deadlines. That really helped. And then once we got they moved us mainly in, of course, then we could go back to the house and get stuff that we hadn't gotten or forgotten or stuff like that. So that was really nice until all the door locks got changed, and then we couldn't go in anymore. I'm just glad that somebody else, it looks like they love the house. They're going to enjoy the house. We had a lot of memories there. And I'm hoping that they're going to make lots of memories too. Mm-hmm.